Alrighty, good Friday, everybody. Kai grabbing first. Hey there, Kai and Crow and Ika and Drifty and Jay. And everyone else who's here. Hope everyone's had a good week. How's everybody doing? Fake tried to get first. I got it Monday, so I was not going to press it. I was going to pretend to. Gotcha. Everybody doing? Doing good today. Excellent, excellent. Glad to hear it. I'm not feeling the best, to be honest, but it's fine. I'm glad it's Friday. Glad it is Friday for sure. I saw that icon. My condolences. Hopefully she'll decide to actually move out now. After having spent time away and then come back. Left a mess everywhere as usual. Left you alone? Well, there's that. It's alright, I'm just fighting like a headache today. It just doesn't want to go away. I'm sleepy. 50 streaking. Big streaking. Alright, we gotta change something here because I can't see chat. Very well. Let's move this a little bit. That's better. You're not a super fan? Can't relate. I really like it. It is my favorite of their submissions. But I've also been really into like this resurgence of early 2000s rock feel. I don't think there's any really bad songs this week. But Hollow is by far my favorite. And I'm not a super huge fan of the country song this week. Now, is it like a song I see for Eurovision? No, it just seems like it could be released right now as just a normal song. But I do like it a lot. You'll have to let me know if my audio, my voice settings are too far off. I did some messing around with the filters right before stream because I don't know. I tend to do that sometimes. I get antsy about it. But if they suck, I can try to put it back. I just know that I keep getting complaints about voice being too low, so keep trying to fix it, and I don't know how to make it better. I have to go through the finals along with Mira. Audio's fine by you. Gotcha. Oh my goodness, we got a Voidy girl hunting already? Big hunter girl? Good job. Yeah. Good hunter. Yeah. Good job. So proud of you. Thanks for bringing me that snake. Pattern Keeper's not lying. I was sitting here stitching for the last 20 minutes. I was working down below. What? No problem with second chance you to put there. I don't know. Maybe the first song, like, is kind of predictable. It's a little bit boring. It's dancey. It could be catchy. I don't know. What is it? The Nothing Is After Us song. I kind of like. Maybe that could go to second chance. Mira, I feel like probably is going through as well. I'm having trouble thinking about the fourth song. It's completely left my brain. And then the country song. And of course, Smash, but... I did even give them multiple listens today to try to give them a fair opinion, and I forgot. Oh, right, Felix. Forgettable, obviously. So I guess I would say Smash, Amira, Through, and then Teemo, the Ingeting are after us. Us? Maybe a second chance? I don't know. I was gonna keep working down at the bottom to try to finish out column 37, but I'm traveling too far into the center down there. I can't stop myself. It's all like going across the land down there. There's still 2 Oliphants left. I was looking at the reference picture, kind of zoomed in for the pattern reference picture, and I don't know what's going on with the next couple of Oliphants. There's some like weirdness with them, so I'm very curious to see how it'll actually stitch out. I haven't pulled up the original image yet tonight to see what the heck is happening with them. But I don't know, my neck is kind of achy, so I don't really want to look super far down at the bottom of the fabric right now for stream. In the background, there's just like a weird kind of bar happening across one of the faces. Pull up the reference. See what it could possibly be. You know, honestly, if I didn't know that this was made pre-generative AI, with these couple of Oliphants, I would like peg this as an AI image. Because what in the heck is happening with these Oliphants? Unless that is the Oliphant that has the arrow in it, or the hook in its ear, so it's turning to take out the next one. But that's a really weird Oliphant to put way back here, because look, what are these tusks connected to? But then, like, the ear is here. So it kind of looks like it's got its head turned, headed for this one. But that's a terrible one to put all the way in the back. So in our... Oh, it's not gonna go. It's not gonna show it very well. I was looking at the pattern, which this is terrible quality, but like I was looking at this line here, and I was trying to figure out what in the world that was. So that detail is like super lost, because it looks like it connects all the way down here. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna stitch out. That must be what it is. So it must be the Oliphant that's got the hook in its ear, so it's turning and taking out the others. But that's just a bad spot to put that, I feel like. You can't see the top of its head. And the tusks are like overlapping with the bigger Oliphant next to it. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, anyway. We've ignored some other sketchy details on this piece. What's another? Baby's Lasagna released another song in the last week or so too that feels very early 2000s rock to me. Pretty good. It's called End the Party. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. He pointed out on his TikTok that the older lady from the Rim Tim music video has now like upgraded in the video for End the Party, and she's now like well off. Kind of funny. No, I definitely like Hollow more than Heroes Are Calling. 6 Feet Under is pretty good. I didn't remember that one. They Spotify just gave me a remix of that one this week, but I like the original better. I was actually listening to Hollow before I started stream. And once again, vaguely wishing that I could just play my liked songs on stream. Which I could if I change a whole bunch of settings around and don't record music on the VOD, but also, I don't know. I feel like my vibes are so chaotic in my actual like songs, like be kind of whiplashy. It's not as chill as our normal playlists. It's very ravey for the most part. But then it sways. Genre hops all over the place depending on what mood I was in at the time. So, I don't know if anyone would actually want to listen to that. But I would enjoy it, of course. They're my liked songs. Managed to not break my stitching streak for another week. Though one day this week I was kind of cranky because I only managed to get in like 40 minutes of stitching. It's just like 120 stitches or something, I don't know, but better than nothing, but I was still irritated about it. Yeah. Put stitches away and says, "Hey, Mom, how was your week?" Got this guy's hand stitched in. Didn't come out as terrible as I thought it would. Still looks a little weird, but whatever. It's just such an awkward, like, he's gonna get you. The claw. Oh my god. Tired. My head is achy. Like I'm sitting weird or something. I don't know. Something's off. Chair is fighting me. Everything is just a little bit off tonight. But at least it's Friday. Not in vibe today, huh? Vibes are off. Maybe because fake spring is over. Now winter's resuming. And sad times again. Alright, Ika. Have a good shift. Catch you later. Get out of here. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Neighbor's loud car is so loud and idling, taking over my brain. Alright. I'm still having the urge to like fill in this triangle section above the arch. We're essentially right at the start of the center section now. column 37 or 38, whatever we're hecking on, is nearly done. It's just some Olifant bits left. And then, like, the other two Olifants are in the center section. The last two. And the arch is right here. So, we're here. We made it. By the end of the month, like I hope to. We're not officially starting on it yet, but it's right here. A little surprised that I made it, considering we're not even to like 6,000 stitches for the month. It's a low stitch month. That's for sure. Still a week left as well, yeah. One more week. Who can do it? Oh good, is the idling car going away? Oh, excellent, thank you. It's a pretty bad sensory day for me. Sensory day. Like, things are just really irritating me. Sounds today. Sounds and feelings. I had to take I put socks on to go to the store, and I had to immediately take them off when I got home because there was something in them. I couldn't figure it out. I don't know, but my toes were upset. And that car was literally drilling into my brain. Maybe it's because my head hurts. Easily overstimulated. Ow. Mhm. 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 I finally agreed to watch Game of Thrones. So we watched the first episode and then half of the second episode this week. We'll see if we get anywhere with it. Are we all about what you thought? I'm not really sure yet. It's weird because I have like cursory knowledge of characters and storylines from being on Tumblr back when it was airing. But now I get to like put them in order-ish. I don't know. Think I will be sad when Ned Stark dies. I don't remember seeing anything about Daenerys' brother, Viserys, but ew, he's gross. I knew that the fan base didn't care for Joffrey from Tumblr days. I didn't know why, but I didn't expect to like despise him on sight. Like, he doesn't utter a single word in the first episode, and he just has such a punchable face. I just never wanted him to open his mouth. And then I laughed. We made it, like I said, like 20 minutes in episode 2. I laughed so hard when Tyrion just like slapped him in the face. Joffrey. He was just like, it's like the funniest little noise. He seems to be probably the most likable of the Lannisters, so I'll give him that so far. I made Legs laugh fairly hard at Daenerys' wedding when she was presented with the dragon eggs. There were 3 of them, and I said, "Choose your starter." And he just laughed. He was like, he thought it was an actual meme, like I'd seen it somewhere, and I haven't. That was the first thought that came to my mind. I don't think there is one. I mean, I'm sure probably there is one somewhere, but not that I've seen. That was literally just my instinctual thought. So I'm calling that Dragon Egg Bulbasaur because it's green. The one that she picked up anyway. Pretty good if you know me, honest. I was a little confused how, like, Ned came back so quickly from episode 1 to 2. Like, I know they were probably only, like, I don't know, a couple miles away when Bran got shoved. But, like, when I didn't expect him to, like, instantly be back. So he had already headed out. It's like, I'm surprised he wasn't like, I'm gone for 10 minutes. One of the kids tries to die. Time is a bit hard to follow, but I look past it. One, two, three. Atlanta, please. Thank you. Goodness. What are you doing? We did not get to those ones. Stop it. Don't mark those off. Hey there, Sandy. How's it going? I am tired. My head hurts. But other than that, fine. Mm. Liar! Liar! Shut up, witch. I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. No, I gave it away. Gosh, I hope that the pattern in the arch stitches out nicely. I'm so worried about it. It's such a huge, like, focal point. I don't know. The braiding doesn't, like, turn out. So sad. Cat's piece looks like all dark black. It's a lot of blends. She's been working on the 310 blends, 310 itself, and the dark blues and stuff. She should go get more boss today for it though. So she has options. Stitching on Rivendell. Rivendell. Oh, she's working on the lighter parts now. In the corner. I only have that top corner filled in and a little bit of the tree and the bushes below. I haven't worked on Rivendell in forever. Goodness, I'm so tired. Oh no. I'll have to fix that. I just put it in the stitch next to it, not where it belonged. What is that though? That is that one. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that stitch was supposed to go there. Alright. Okay. Not the worst. Easy fix. Here. Ugh. Knotted the thread. Maybe part of me wants to finish this triangle above the arch just to finish off this orc and be done with him. Because most of it is his arm over here. I don't think it was a critiquing statement. It was just letting Jay know, because Jay likes 310 a lot. Actually finished all the 310, well, main 310 only on that page though. Not sure about all the blends. Tempt Jay into stitching. So hey Galactic, how's it going? That's as far as I got there, and then I need to fix this stitch. What is the stitch next to it? Or two? Okay. Yeah, definitely have to fix it. Yeah, Thea got scheduled for today. I think she said on Monday she wouldn't be able to get first on Friday. So, took that as she had to work. Okie dokie. Let's also fix the stitch while I'm thinking about it. Goodness gracious. Cannot stop yawning. Nope. Here first. Tis the season for fish fry? Is it? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Kind of feels like I could go lay down and pass out like right away at the moment, but I know that if I actually did go lay down right now, then my brain would wake up and be like, no, we're still active. Cause brain silly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. No fun when that happened. It's fine. I'm more just annoyed that I can't stop yawning than anything. Alright, Stitch is fixed. Next. Now the movie War of the Roses. No. Now, if you were going for War of the Rohirrim and it auto-corrected to roses for some reason, I do know what that is. I haven't watched it, but I know of it. Danny DeVito, Kathleen Turner, Michael Douglas in it. Didn't know they remade it. Oh, never heard of it. I feel like I cut my cheek on something. It hurts. Okay. I'm not finished with the light colors in Flareon. I'm getting there though. Benedict Cumberbatch is in the new version. Gotcha. Looking good. There we go. Finally able to get on. Had to help my son install his new power supply on his PC. Nice. Hey there, Thea. How was your week? Long, somewhat busy. Picked a shift up yesterday. Gotcha. Chair. If you could just let me stay where I want to sit, please. One of the other front-end supervisors came over and thanked me on Wednesday after I said yes to working Thursday because she just likes working with one of the other cashiers. Good deed for the month, I guess. No. Like that. Can we anchor you? Your tail over here so I'm not skipping across this super light section. Ad time again already? Oh wow. Stream's kind of flying tonight, not gonna lie. Not excited for it to snow again this weekend. Hope it just doesn't give us too much. I don't like that, put a stop to it. Yeah, stream, I mean. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Still waiting on papers. Uh-oh. Cat treats. I had 2 days of ice, freezing rain, pellets that had to be shoveled up. Ugh. It's been rainy. We even had some thunderstorms this week. And it was raining this morning, which was a little dicey because it was just above freezing. You just got home. Poor Luna, I have to wait for treats. Okay. Let's mark these off and then we'll see if we can get anybody's attention. Jade has been so lovey this week to me. She's been letting me pull her onto my lap while I'm working and just hanging out with me on my lap. Like, are you feeling okay? I hope so. Alright. Oh, cat treats. Wants treats for my kitty. Treats. Katie, come on, you know your spot. Oh, hi there. Jade, come on. Come on, JD. Why are you being camera shy? Come on, JD. Come on, girly. There you are. Come on, there. There. You are. That's good girl. Whitey? What's treat? Whitey? Whitey? Rico? Where you going? Go? There? Did I shower in catnip? No. I don't know why she's... I'm not gonna question it too hard, but... It's so lovely. Right. Oh my goodness. Everybody ate treats. Even Trico. Oh, Bear. Yeah, she did not care for that. She never does, though. Okay. You made a fake email today? For what? For your game? Oh, my cheek really hurts. For work, I'm trying to get information from a company overseas without outing myself as an American. I see. I don't know if it's gonna work though. I don't have high hopes. What kind of information are you trying to get? Foreignly. I guess if it's work sensitive, you don't have to talk about it. Just curious. To make sure you used right spelling for some words, don't spell color like that. Called them a few times, they've hung up on me, asked for my name, email to get back to me later, gave them fake ones. I'm still dealing with the barrage of spam calls. I got a spam text calling me Todd. So I think someone either put their number down wrong on some things or got a similar number to mine. That's fucking up my stuff. Even so, if they don't get through with the call, they must know something's off, right? Not if they're robocallers. Doesn't matter. They'll just keep calling under different numbers. You just have to block them all. Definitely sound American. Gotta block them all. Yeah. I have to have blocked at least 30 numbers in the last 2 weeks. It's been a bit freaking ridiculous. So having it not actually ring because my phone is pre-screening it and making them tell me their name to get through to me has been good. Lady on the phone had a really nice voice, great pitch and accent. Add in some A's swap. Some weather we're having, eh? I'm not even Canadian enough in my A's. Everyone likes Canadians.
I want to poop the snooze drop on it.
Not poop. Hmm. Still no luck on that, Director's writing up the proposal to justify the business need to move me, other than because he wants to be there. She should have it ready to send sometime next week. Nice. I'm glad that she is willing to do that. Do whatever she can to help. I think that was part of the joke, Jay. Hope the HR calls because the ethics officer is hot. But also to have the green light to move to home office. Once she establishes the business need, she can get a job posting approved and choose me to fill it. It has to be approved by HR. All the red tape processes. Oh. Oh, I misaligned messages. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. Gotcha. I'm tired. Probably still end up staying up too late. Hey, we crossed 436,000. Nice. Tarkov, yeah. And Tarkov. I hit level 50 last night for the first time ever. Kinda wild. Oh, dang it. I should have bought some ammo earlier. Before stream. Working with a gun that I haven't ever used, so I don't have enough ammo saved up for it. I can only buy like a certain amount per store reset. Forgot. Lynx might have some extra for you. Yeah, he does, but I should just remember. He actually died in our last raid last night. I had to make it out of there with our stuff. And I did. He wasn't on a very long streak anyway. It's okay. We both... I lost my streak at 105 this week. That's okay. It was kind of a relief, honestly. Now I can just run around. I don't really have to think about it. It's whatever. I made it over 100. That's an accomplishment. And then, yeah, I died to a boss. And then, like, the next raid or the raid after that, Kiddo accidentally killed me. There's a couple deaths this week, but it's alright. That one was my fault, because we got, like, split up on spawn, and I wasn't, like, super aware of where we were, and so I shot towards Kiddo. I don't think I hit him at all, but he turned and shot me dead instantly. It was a good shot. Posted for director of horse racing investigations. I was like, I've investigated for a while now. My dad had racing horses when I was growing up. But about that, salary's very nice. Job is in the city where Scarf Girl lives, but I want to go home. I keep perusing through open listings at my current company, seeing if there's anything I can maybe transition to. But I'm so bad about change. Always stay in a space until I can't any longer. I just don't like some trends that I'm seeing this year so far. Making me anxious about the state of my position overall. Government, you kind of read certain job postings and get the feeling they're written for a specific individual. That's what this posting read like. Likely what mine will be like for transferring home. Gotcha. I've glanced through like the government job page a few times, but never really found anything that stood out to me. Or like a precautionary thing for me looking. Kind of. Also because I've been in this position for over 3 years and they say job hopping is the best way to increase your salary, but I feel like job hopping's pretty difficult these days. I've never been a hopper. But I also feel like immense pressure, you know, so that I can't make a wrong decision because I'm supporting 3 people by myself. And it's not easy. Stressed out all the freaking time about it. I like stability and security. That's what I'd like. I'm also a little bit waiting till next month to see what my yearly raise is this year before I make any like possible decisions. Finish the main gameplay loop of my games. Time to add enemies, collectibles, yeah, polishing little things. Very nice. Not taking you too much time at all. Feels like. So waits for being over. Gotcha. I'm gonna remodel the main character already, give her better skeleton and animations. Let's see. Okay. Mm. What do you mean it's ad time again? Oh my goodness. Is it already been another hour? See? Wrong. Okay, let's see. I think it's gonna be the best bet to go here diagonally up, get the last few up there. Otherwise, I'm just skipping a lot of stitches down for no good reason. Right. So inviting with the art. Ow. To trade off some stitching time tomorrow to take my neighbor to the Walmart to get his new tire patched up. He got it the other day and it was flat today. It says it's under warranty, so I don't know. Get it off there tomorrow and we'll take it over. That sucks for him. Nice of you though to help out. There are so many symbols in the arch. I'm actually a little intimidated just looking at the symbols. Hopefully it won't be as bad as it looks. There'll be a lot of repeats. But goodness, aren't there a lot of symbols? The fable is Gen 1, yes. Just the symbol, the amount of symbols in the arch. It's like looking at all the symbols in this area. Just so many. This is one part of the arch, and then this is the other side of it. And this is sunset. Looks like there's a lot of colors going on. Red area looks like it would be easy. Maybe yellow stripe, I guess. Arch is textured. Yeah, it's got a like a Celtic knotting on it. In the reference image. In our image, I don't know. I don't know in our pattern, but in the reference, it's a pretty solid Celtic knot. And there's like this inner bit to it, of course, as well, so not as much sunset area going on here. Like the black wall, a little bit of sunset, tower, land. Now, it's maybe not as much of a confetti break as I was hoping it would be up here, but we'll get through it. Still be nice to be in a new area. And almost to the middle. Ish. Let's see. 7, 8, 9, 10, or like 10 columns from the center. Really gonna do all this and not be able to make it to the one spot that I wanted to. We might make it. Perfect. Okay. $1,141 and 27 minutes. Wow. That's a lot of time. And 5 hours and 21 minutes. Nice. Also, a good amount of time. Let's see, Paul Allen's watch time. 0. Tasteful thickness of it. 1989. 39 minutes. Wowee. Almost caught up with you. You have caught up with it. Impressive speed, considering how much less time you've been here. $18.21. Nice. I think there's a conspiracy happening here. Listen, just because your job is to look for fraud and things doesn't mean it's everywhere. But also, you're not completely wrong, because a lot of your time from the early days is missing due to not being on this bot the whole time. So that's just your time since we've been using the Mix It Up bot. I don't think the bot cares about you changing your name at all. Hey, Streamlabs, I don't know what they do, but I don't know why they split like that. That was silly. You're getting close to 30,000 chat messages, though, since we've had this bot. $850 hours, like 35 days. Let's see. It says me and Moth have watched 596 streams and Jay has watched 323. Jay way passed you up in chat messages, though. That's just this year alone for me. There hasn't been a tool that I've used all. This is our 8th year of stream. We're almost to anniversary 8. Next month. Yikes. There isn't a tool that I've used the entire time I've been streaming, so I don't think there's a completely accurate record anywhere. Unfortunately. Okay, that's what was throwing me off. There's a pin stitch there that looked like a stitch. Oh, I spelled it. Spelled it a little bit wrong there, Jay. That's why it didn't work. Ow. Hmm. But, I mean, you did win the game, so there is that. I'm a wiener. 29k of moth messages as emotes. I never see my prize. Your loser sits and cries. Squidward, probably. Great. A lot of exclamation play messages as well, probably. Or marbles. Pretty sure I have a record pyramid too. What I get up to 10 or 15-ish? I forget. I thought you went for 50. I don't know. You programmed your keyboard to do it. It like ran a macro or something. It was a lot. Maybe it was 25. I don't remember what all the stages are now. 50 seems like too much though. 20 something. I don't know. Didn't we clip it? I don't remember. Maybe not. Lost to time. We have no lore keeper anymore. Failed the first try. Co-pyramid. Already coming down to the end of stream here. Oh, goodness. Alright. Where are we at? 734. Oh. A small strand so that I don't run away on the arch edge with it. It's not much smaller. It goes way over to the tower. Some decent progress on the orc tonight, at least. Some more of Gollum's leg in. Welcome back, Aika. Soggy. Banana time? Two. A banana after work for snack. Gotcha. gonna make a tic-tac-toe. Oh. Okay, this is probably gonna be the last color for tonight. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good ending number. $460 stitches today, bringing us to a total of 436,200. 65.27%. Not bad. Considering how much confetti. I know. How rare is that? Power supply wasn't the issue on my son's PC. I was sitting here trying to find a CPU fan. Oh no. $460 brings us up to 6,504 for the month so far. 19,200 for the year. No worries. Do you have to work tomorrow, Thea, or are you gonna get to hang out with stream? Something else I was gonna look at. Workout weekend? Gotcha. No, I don't think there was. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get out of here for the night. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. As always, I appreciate it. Cat is still streaming if y'all are still feeling like watching somebody. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Catch y'all next time. Good night.